thank you so much again, Jordan, for being here. Because when Jordan showed me this incredible landing page, sales page that SendOutCards have, I was like, oh my gosh, as an online marketer, which you guys know that I'm all about building online and building one-to-many, not one-to-one, because who has time for that, right? Let's get this party started and let's go get it going fast. So when Jordan showed me what SendOutCards had done to innovate and create an incredible sales page, I was like, oh my gosh, Jordan, wait, I've got an idea for you of how we can really blow this out of the water. And that's what I want to share with you guys today. So let me share my screen. Well, before I share my screen, so what we're talking about is yep, go ahead, Jordan.
Let me add one thing to what you just said, Gloria. So I reached out to my community, including Jim and others, saying, who do you know that's an online marketer? Because I have a big opportunity and I'd like to get their advice and ideas, because I'm an offline marketer, but I want to learn how to do it. And so that led to the meeting with Gloria. I showed her our sales page, which she's going to show you. I talked to her about our new $97 unlimited plan. I showed her how the whole program worked, and she got excited. And then I realized that it's massive, 100 times bigger than anything I have ever done before, Jim. So go ahead, Gloria. Sorry.
Well, I'm going to reemphasize what you just said, Jordan, because this is Jordan Adler, guys. This is the #1 earner in SendOutCards for the last 17 years, who's saying this is bigger than anything he's done in the last 17 years. And the growth potential here is huge. So, I want to reinforce that. So between Jordan and I, we have two powerful ways in which you can really blow out this business. Now, if you had told me, like, obviously I've been aware of SendOutCards for a very long time. I was probably one of the very first users 16, 17 years ago, but I was not about to promote SendOutCards. Forgive me, Jordan, but to me, it was like, ho hum. However, when Jordan showed me this, I was like, oh my gosh, yes, we can blow this out of the water. So what I introduced to Jordan was the combination of 5 billion sales and then running an ad for SendOutCards with 5 billion sales. And so let me share my screen with you and just explain to you a little bit about what 5 billion sales is for those of you who are not aware of it. And then Jordan's going to show you another way in which you can explode SendOutCards, or frankly, any other business, by connecting with other online marketers. So let me share my screen here. And so we're talking about a company called 5 billion sales. And one of the areas that they have basically 2 divisions at this point, but one is called this guaranteed sales ad. And right off the top, disclaimer, this is in no way a guarantee or claim of income. This has nothing to do with SendOutCards. What I'm about to show you are just generic numbers. Again, 5 billion sales is completely and totally different from SendOutCards. So the numbers you're seeing here are in no way a projection or estimates of earnings for SendOutCards or any other company, and any past results we all know are in no way a claim of future results or earnings. So for a one-time fee of $269, you can purchase an ad with 5 billion sales. And what 5 billion sales guarantees is that they will return a profit of $155,000. And let's just say hypothetically, obviously these are very generic numbers. Your product price is $100. And let's say your commission on that product or service, whatever it is, was $50. So what 5 billion sales does is they take $155,000 divided by your commission of $50. And then they would say they're going to guarantee that they will sell from your ad 3,100 units or subscriptions or whatever it is that you're selling. Then when you get paid your $155,000 of commissions from the network marketing or affiliate marketing company, you would pay back to 5 billion sales 34%, which would be $52,700, and you would net out $102,300. Now, this is where the guaranteed part comes in from 5 billion sales. Again, this has nothing to do whatsoever with SendOutCards or any other network marketing or affiliate marketing company. But the guaranteed part is that if 5 billion sales does not deliver $155,000 worth of sales really your commissions from whatever product or service you're selling, then you don't pay them a dime of this 34%, and you get to keep all the money you made. So let's say they only brought in $140,000 worth of commissions for you on this product or service. You keep all $140,000, and you don't owe them the dime of the $52,700. That's 5 billion sales guarantee. And let's say whether they do or do not fulfill on this $155,000, they're going to run your ad a second time. Let's say they do, they deliver you $155,000 worth of commissions, which would be 3,100 units in this scenario. Then they're going to run your ad a second time. You're not going to pay them any more money. This is all for the initial $269. Once you've paid back the 34%, they're going to run your ad a second time. Again, the exact same numbers. They're going to sell another 3,100 units or subscriptions or memberships. And then you would pay them back $52,700, and you keep $102,300. And then they will run your ad a third time. All the exact same numbers. So for a third time, you would earn another $155,000. You would pay them back $52,700. You would keep $102,300. So at the end of the 3 runs of your ad, you'd have $306,900 in commissions earned from the network marketing or affiliate marketing company. And that minus your initial investment of $269, you would net out $306,631. Is there anyone here who likes that number? On an initial investment of $269. Now, this is what's guaranteed from 5 billion sales. And if they didn't make the $155,000 the first time they run your ad, let's say again, they only make $140,000, what they're going to do, they'll run your ad the second time, the third time, and they will run your ad a fourth time to give you an entire $155,000 for the fourth time. So you keep the $140,000 from the first run, but then they're going to run your ad a fourth time to make it up, to make sure that you have 3 times complete $155,000. Now, this is where it gets really exciting. And this is where when Jordan started talking to me about SendOutCards, I was like, ooh, wait a second. Because there's residual income, right? So again, this is not specific to SendOutCards. This is totally generic scenario. But if you've got, from this ad, you will have 9,300 membership subscriptions sold. And let's say in this scenario, again, these are just totally bogus numbers that I made up, the $100 cost and the $50 commission. But in this scenario, your monthly commission would be $50. So you'd have 9,300 people times $50, and that would be $465,000 a month. Now, this is 100% retention. And every single person on this call knows that there is no such thing as 100% retention. So we all know that that's a ridiculous number. So you need to plug in the number that makes sense for you, for what you believe the retention would be for something like this. Let's just go on though and say for the $465,000 a month, that times 12 is $5.5,080,000 a year. Now, again, that's 100% retention, and that makes no sense. And we all know that. So again, whatever the number is that you feel makes sense. If it's 50% retention, then you just cut both these numbers in half. Now, let me just show you really quickly. Let's say your product is, or service or membership is $100 and your commission is $25. So we're going to change that. All that does is that changes the number from 3,100 subscriptions or units sold, memberships sold, to 6,200. And you can see it changed the number. My spreadsheet changed the number all the way through. So now instead of, you still have net out the $306,631. Now you have 18,600 units sold, but the numbers at 100% retention are exactly the same. Again, disclaimer, this is in no way a guarantee or claim of income. As you can tell, these are just numbers that I threw up here. And this represents 100% retention, which we all know never, ever, ever happens. And what I want to enforce, the point I want to enforce here, is that SendOutCards has an amazing program with residual income. So the combination of send out cards and an ad for 5B in sales with residual income has massive potential. Now, super important for you to understand that if you want to take advantage of this offer for 5B in sales and the ad at $269 ends on July 1st. Okay, so that's this Friday at midnight on July 1st, this offer is ending. So what you want to do is get going on 5B in sales right away and send out cards, because this combination is crazy powerful. So it's absolutely free to join 5B in sales. So if you want to join 5B in sales, you can go to gloriamacdonald.com/5BS. If you're here because I invited you. If you're here because someone else invited you, make absolutely certain you get back to that person and sign up under them. And then once you do that, then you will also want to sign up for Send Out Cards, and that's gloriamacdonald.com/SOC, or get back to the person who invited you. Now, Jordan, I'm going to hand it over to you because I know you've got an additional great twist on that. And I think you're going to show us a little bit about how cool Send Out Cards really is and what you can do with the photo postcard program.